it's Jack from Jack the Real Estate and the Online Real Estate Academy. Let's take a look at probably the most important single-family home update of the year, the spring update for May 1st. And as always, we look at price. Let's jump into it. And we have a new record in Massachusetts, $830,000 for your average single-family home in Massachusetts for April 2024. Ring the bell, new record. That is a year-over-year gain of $79,000. $79,000. And this is important because there are some parts of the country where prices are falling, but not here in Massachusetts. Just by the number, new record. We had gotten over 800 once before. We were at 808. I believe that was last June-ish or so. Now, crushing that at 830. I'm astounded. Sellers are getting 102% of original list price. You can see that's bounced back this springtime from down to about 98%. Now they're getting 102%. So once again, we've described this before, but for every $100, basically, you need to offer $102 on average statewide. Of course, your local market's going to vary, but sellers are in control with 102% of original list and a new price record. Now, what about inventory, Jack? And usually we see inventory pick up in the spring. We've actually seen a higher number of single-family homes in the market this spring than we have in the last couple of years. I wrote down the last several years here. So on May 1st, single-family homes in Massachusetts, we had 3,852. That's not a big number, but compared to the last couple of years, it is up several hundred. As you can see here, 3,100, 3,200, 3,400. It's better than it has been recently, but I draw the black line there because you compare that to 2020, May 1st of 2020, we had 7,200 homes basically. And then back in May of 2019, when things were normal, we had over 10,000 homes. So yeah, remember the pandemic hit basically on St. Patrick's Day of 2020. And so by May 1st, people were starting to take their homes off the market. That's why you saw that big dip from 10,000 to 7,000. But we're basically half of what we were in the spring of 2020, and about 35 to or so percent of where we were in spring of 2019. So while inventory is up a little bit this springtime, everything's relative, right? Days to offer has picked up. We're now 23 days on average in April from when you list your property to the day that you accept an offer. So 23 days. That is down 8 days. That's a big movement in that number since March. So the market is speeding up. Prices are up. All of this is good for sellers. All of this is good for sellers. On the lower end of the market, I will tell you that on the lower end of the market, you are selling houses usually much quicker. I just sold a house in the $500,000 range, and we accepted an offer in 2 days, right? So I would say that you got to use, if you're a buyer, every possible angle to make your offer as best as possible. Sometimes it's not always the money. Sometimes it's the timing. Some people, I've got a lot of questions about this. Last thing, I'm going to squeeze this in real quickly. Love letters, got a lot of questions about that. Sometimes it's the smallest thing that can put you over the edge, just to keep in mind. So any angle you can to put your offer in the best possible light, use it if you have it. Just food for thought. You never really know what's going to put you over the edge. You saw how close the Kentucky Derby was? Yeah, that's how close some of these bidding wars are. One word of warning, however, went pending. Properties that went pending in April, that's actually kind of weaker on the weaker side. 4,040. That's lower than it has been the last couple of years, which is peculiar because our inventory is higher, right? You would think inventory higher, pending would be higher. So that's kind of a dichotomy that we're going to have to take a look at as this spring market develops. All right, sellers, you remain in charge. Sellers remain in charge across the state. Every market is different, but that's how it is, especially on the lower end competitive side. Sellers definitely in charge, but we'll keep a weather eye as the spring market develops. I'm Jack from Jack Gately Real Estate in the Online Real Estate Academy. Have a great day.